Yo, 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 what's up, YouTube? This is your boy DJ Shaun Powers. And before I go any further and before I start talking about today's tip, I want to thank everybody for subscribing. We are almost at 300 subscribers, and trust me, it's a good feeling. You guys have pushed me to continue to drop those videos. Today's DJ tip is how to choose the right records to play for an audience, for radio, for a party, barbecue, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter what it is, wedding, could be anything. So there's a few things. Now, I've been DJing since 1995, and it doesn't really matter how long I've been DJing because used to be's don't make no honey. That's something we're going to save for another video the next time. But today, we are talking about how to select the right songs when you're DJing to get that crowd rocking. You know what I'm saying? Because we've all been there, We've all been, DJing and we're playing the songs and it's like, something don't feel right. And I tell you, I learned this later on in my DJ career. I always knew it, but I was a bit confused by it. And the first thing I'm going to say to you guys is play the songs that you love. That is very important. That's number one. Play the songs that you like. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain songs that when I play them, it does something to me. You know what I mean? It gets me moving. It gets me gassed. It gets me hype. And once you do that, the crowd can feel and the crowd can see that you are enjoying that song. And 9 times out of 10, if you're enjoying that song, the crowd is enjoying that song. You see what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying not to take requests. Requests are very important because taking requests is going to introduce you to songs that you don't know. You feel me? So, for instance, I'll give you another tip for my male DJs out there. You see some of those songs that your girlfriend listens to, some of those songs are going to be the songs that's going to get you the big buzz when you play out, because obviously, as you know, the girls move and the guys follow. You see what I'm saying? So pay close attention to some of them songs that your girlfriend wakes up and plays in the morning, because trust me, some of those songs 9 times out of 10 are the same songs that the same girls are listening to in the club, on the radio, on the mixes, whatever it be. Now, I'm not saying to copy everything, but I'm saying if you hear a song that you like, download that song. Yeah? Another thing that's very important, listen to the whole song before you add it in your hard drive. Because I tell you what, I started from playing records, yeah? And when I used to go to the record shop, I used to go to the record shop in school. There used to be a shop called Daddy Ernie's record shop. There was Body Music. There was a whole up dub vendor. Yo, Black Dread, you know what I mean? Big up my 7-inch collectors in the UK, you know what I'm talking about. So bam, when we used to go to the record shop, I couldn't buy every record, you feel me? It's not like now. Now with the downloads, now you can download 100,000 songs in your drive, or someone can just give you a hard drive and you just download their whole 300,000 songs or whatever, and you're trying to gonna go to the party and you're gonna try and play that. But in my head, I remember that's basically like going to a party with tons and tons of record boxes and trying to play. It's not gonna work. It's not going to work. You get me? If you have a hard drive with hundreds of thousands of songs, you need to. You know what? We're gonna save sorting out how to sort out the crates or how to sort out your songs. We're gonna save that for another YouTube video. But today's YouTube video is all about how to select the right songs to get the crowd going. Yeah. Play the songs that you like. And this is how every DJ has their own style. Like me, there's certain keys, like there's a keyboard sound that I love, especially in reggae. It goes tim, 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 tim. Anytime I hear that, I go crazy. And there's certain other sounds, you know what I mean? I like more vocal stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like I used to, my style has changed just a little bit. And that's another thing. You gotta know when your style has changed slightly. If you used to go for the more fast beats, or if you used to go for the more holy per lyrics, you gotta know when your styles change slightly. You understand? You gotta play what you love. You feel me? So that's the most important thing. I'm going to say it one more time. Play the songs that you love. Now, I'm going to stress this again. This doesn't mean that if you're doing a live stream, that if somebody asks you for a song to play, you're going to say no. No, you're going to accept it. You see, when I do my live streams now, that is one of the greatest things, because I can say to the crowd, yo, give me a song. What song do you look like? Type it in there and then, play it there and then. If I'm feeling it, I've got it. I download it, add it to my hard drive. Do you understand? Let me tell you another thing that's gonna help you guys. I don't write these things down because I'm just going off like top of my head. So where are we? I gave you the play the songs that you love. Listen to the songs that your girlfriend's playing as well. It's very important. We're gonna say that once again. A very important thing is to make sure that you are in tune with what's going on. So you're listening to a bit of the radio. You know what I mean? You're listening to a bit of this. You're listening to a bit of that. So you kind of know where you stand. Now that doesn't mean that if you don't like the current stuff that's going on, because sometimes you may only select like 2 songs out of the current, or you may only select like 3, 4. That's not a problem. It is better to add 3 songs in your hard drive that you like, rather than adding 100 songs that you don't feel. Because you see, back in the days, yeah, when this hard drive thing came over, and when this computer thing came over, I got a little bit lost. Sorry, let me drink some of my green tea. Sorry, my bad. It's quite late in the UK, so I got a little bit lost because I forgot that Shaun used to go to the record shop, and sometimes you could only buy, when I was going to school, 1 record. Like, I'm gonna be real. Like, I was the record shop man. Did never used to like me. He used to give me the look, glasses, because I will go there with my £2.50 for my that I've saved for my lunch, yeah, and I'll make him play out the whole of the records in the shop. You get me? I make him play out a big pile of records, and I say, yeah, give me that one, and they give me the look. And sometimes he may just he just slide me like 2, 3, because I go there every day, and he'd be like, you know what, this you is determined. Just slide me a couple records. So when we went over to the hard drive, I got it twisted. I'm downloading everything in sight. I'm downloading this, downloading that. And what that does, when it comes for time for you to play those songs, you become what I call tune confused, because you haven't listened to the whole song. You don't even know when, you don't even know when the song changes slightly, or when it's time to mix out the song. My new rule is I do not add the song to my playlist until I've listened to the entire song. Now, don't get me wrong. If I've listened to like half of the song and I'm like, blah, it's added. Do you understand? If I go somewhere and one of the songs that I didn't like, I see it mash up the party, that's it. I've got it. You know what I mean? But if I'm still struggling with it, I may not play it. This is another thing, very important. I'm gonna give you one of my gems right now. Yeah. When I'm DJing, I like every single song to flow. I like every single song. We're gonna talk about the flow of songs on another video. Today is just about choosing. It's not really about what format to play it on. Very important. If I'm playing song on this deck, and the song on this deck, like the song on this deck's banging, I'm like, yeah, the crowd's moving, I'm feeling the vibes, I feel good. Now, if I select a song on this deck, and if I have a 50-50 doubt, I don't play it. Please remember this. If in doubt, don't do it. Move in boldness. You see what I'm saying? You have to know. If that song that you're going to play next, you're thinking, don't bother. Do you know what I mean? And when I say, I'm not trying to say don't take a risk. I'm saying if you know within yourself that that song is not matching that song, and you're going to say, I don't know, you're wasting time. That's a waste of thought. When you're DJing, it should be flowing. You're meant to get into that zone. You see what I'm saying? That's what I always aim for when I'm DJing. I aim to get into the zone. Do you understand? Now, if you are playing for a crowd, some of the clubs are shut down right now. Even some of the barber shops. That's why you guys are seeing me this do-rag, but that's another story. If you're playing for a crowd, my thing is, I like to Become part of the crowd. Yeah, we're gonna do another video. I'm gonna show you reading the crowd the next time, but become part of the crowd. Now there comes a stage in my set where I'm a part of the crowd. I can feel them. You know what I mean? Some can say that's reading the crowd a bit, but you know, you have to feel them. You have to kind of know. Like now, some DJs will say that they try to plan 7 songs ahead of time. Like some DJs are good at that. I'm not really like that. Like 1 to 2 songs max in it, because sometimes it has to change. You know what I mean? And that's another thing. You have to kind of feel and know when it's time to change, when it's time to switch. You know what I mean? By all means, if you do play a song and it doesn't get the right response that you need or you thought, mix it out. You know what I'm saying? Mix it out. Mix it out. I'm just trying to give you as much gems as possible because I do radio. Now, if you're doing a radio show, yeah, if you're doing a radio show, if you're doing a pre-recorded radio show, if you're doing a radio show where the phone might ring as much, this is where you definitely need to rely on what you love. Play songs that you love, man. Every song that you love, trust me, because guess what? There's how much billion people in this world, yeah, and I guarantee you, there's at least 1 million people that like the music that you like. Trust me, there is. Don't feel no way. Don't feel no way. You understand? Now, if you go to a party now and you're playing something, man, you know somebody may come up to you and say, "Man, play some Shaka Khan," or you know what I mean, play a Drake Drizzy. I love it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes I'll be playing for 2-3 hours and someone will walk up to me and say, "Yo, play Drake one dance," and I say, "You're a genius." Because sometimes I don't know if you guys do long sets here, but I do long sets where sometimes I'm playing for like 5 hours, and trust me when I tell you, after about 3 hours, sometimes can get a bit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you might need to take a little walk in the crowd, get some fresh air. You know what I mean? Get a little drink. You know what I'm saying? There's times when you. So when that person comes up to you and they're like, "Play a Drake Drizzy," boom. Now how your files are organized is also very important, but I'm gonna save that for another video. Let me just make sure that I've given you guys everything that I'm supposed to give you in this video. Um, Listening to the music, boom, 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 boom. I think I've kind of like the main thing is to play the songs that you like. Um, yeah, that's about it really. You know what I mean? I can't really think of anything else that, you know what? If anybody I don't know all the answers as well. This is just my strategy, and I learn of everyone. You understand? I'm always learning. I'm always learning all the time. That's another great thing. Always learn. Do you understand? Always learn, because used to be's don't make no honey. Always learn. You understand? If anybody else has any other tips, please put them in the comments, because I would like to. Do you know what I mean? I like to learn as well. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think that's about it for us today. Today, I'm actually wearing this t-shirt. It's called BLU. So basically, this is a brand that I started from my bedroom. One day, me and the missus had a little argument still, and she went off to her brother's dinner, and I didn't go, unfortunately. That's my bro as well, but she kind of ticked me off, but that's another story. Anyway, so I decided to pull out my camera in my room, and we started this bedroom link up. So if anybody would like a shirt, we got the merch, you know what I mean? If anybody likes one of these, sorry, I'm thinking that I'm showing you the sleeve with it. If anybody would like one of these, shout me right now, and I will let you know how you can get one of these. If anybody has any questions, shout me. Do you understand? Once again, thank you very much for we're almost capping 300 likes. And you know what? Big up RIP to Pop. What am I doing? What? Anyway, RIP to Pop Smoke, because that mix was just done out of love, because I rate the dude. You know what I'm saying? Right now, that mix is almost at 63K. You understand? And I'm not going to tell you, like the subscribers are flying in, you know? But we are going to do some more DJ mixes very soon. But when I did that mix, I didn't really know about all of this flagging and getting the rights from the record companies and all of that. So I have to be doing other videos as well. Do you know what I mean? To keep the thing flowing, you know? But yeah, man, Djshaunpower is the name right now. Add me, you know what I'm saying? You see the name down, sorry, the name's Dear, so yeah, it should be Dear at Shaun Powers. Add me on all social networks, you know what I'm saying? We do radio shows, we do mixes, we do all sorts. And I'm definitely going to be giving you guys some tips for all my DJs, them up and coming, wherever you are. Big up yourself. Thank you very much. And if you have any more tips, drop them in the comments. Yeah. Love and peace. Respect. Thank you very much. Blessings. Yo, yo.